Um, but the first page is the most important thing on this page one on your worksheet is right there in the middle says your law firm. Your law firm is about your clients. Okay. So just make sure you have that in mind when it comes to the traffic and the funnel part. Just make sure you tap into that. So this module is about traffic. Traffic is just a marketing term for basically where your leads or your clients come from. It's very important because that's where your clients come from. So we want to have a traffic source for our leads to go to our funnels, and the funnels is what's going to convert the leads into clients. Okay. And as I mentioned this in our last module, funnel is important and you need a funnel, but even more important than the funnel itself is the source of clients. Okay. So that's what we'll be talking about today and this week. Important thing to have in mind again, your funnels and your traffic and everything is not about you. It's about your clients. So if you have the module 1 worksheet, I'm going to be summarizing what you're going to learn today. At the end of this, I'm going to give you access to the module to go watch on your own. And I'll tell you what to look for and you can even skip over some stuff that's not as relevant for you. But the first page is the most important thing on this page 1 on your worksheet is right there in the middle says your law firm. Your law firm is about your clients. Okay. So just make sure you have that in mind when it comes to the traffic and the funnel part. Just make sure you tap into that. Also, when it came to the funnels, I shared with you 3 secrets with succeeding with funnels. Well, I'm going to be doing the same thing with you with traffic. And this is also on page 1 on your worksheet. So let's go to it. It's important to touch upon it. And it's something like big picture stuff. If you really understand and apply these things, then it's very important. Again, we want to make sure you're on the right page, right expectations, right mentality. And if you just know these things and you apply it to everything you're going to be doing with your traffic, you're going to be successful. So the first secret is that the amount of traffic you get, aka every time I say traffic, just think of it as leads or clients even. The amount of clients that you get is proportional to the amount of value you provide to your potential clients. Okay, one more time. The amount of traffic you get, the amount of leads or clients or success that you get for your law firm is directly proportional to the amount of value you provide to your potential clients. I see so many lawyers who come to me like, Sam's not working. This whole thing isn't working. I'm not getting any clients. I'm like, when was the last time you made some videos or you provided some value to your potential clients? I'm like, oh, I don't really know. I'm like, then how do you expect people to come and find you? How do you expect anything good to happen to your life? So these things, it's not like magic. It's not going to come to you out of thin air. It has to come from, I'll touch upon it. It comes from only two sources, either value or you go pay for it. Okay. There's no other magic formula. It's just one of those two. So either you go produce value for your potential clients, you answer the questions, you be a good person, you make their life better, or if you don't have the time, go pay for it. Okay. You really have to understand that and just understand that, and accept it. So don't fall into the, victim blaming other people, blaming other things. It's all about you. You need to be a giver first. Same thing again with our life and our relationships. Don't sit there and be like, why is this person treating me like this? Why is this person like this? No, what are you doing? Did you invite them to dinner? Did you hang out with them? Did you spend time with them? Were you a nice person? Did you compliment them first? Did you say say nice things to them first? Don't expect anything from anybody. You need to be the person to do that proactively. Okay. So I want everybody to be on this right page. I'm like, this is very important for me because I think a lot of people, it's not just about traffic, but it also could be applied to life. You need to be the one to be a giver. Okay. Be the one to provide value first without expecting anything, which taps into the second one. Provide value and don't expect anything back. A lot of times people just do this one part and they expect too much. They expect like, oh, I put out 10 videos on YouTube. I'm not getting clients. Like, so what? continue continue providing value. Continue if your intent is right and you're putting in effort, and that's where your true actions come from your like a deep desire to want to provide value and be a good person. Then that's when good things happen. And you need to drop your expectations. Drop numbers. It's not about how many likes you get, how many views you get. As long as your intent is right and you continuously moving forward, and then good things will happen. So don't expect anything back. Again, can you expect things down the line? Yes, but at least initially when you're doing these things, don't expect anything. Just provide value, value, value. That's all I care about. And very important also, which is very important that everybody should understand this, is focus on one traffic source to start. Everybody does a little bit of a lot of things. They hear that they need to do, they need to make some social media posts on Facebook. They need to also start doing some things on Instagram. Whenever you diversify your efforts across multiple fronts, you don't get the success that you need to be able to grow. So instead, take all the energy and focus it into one place. Okay, focus all the energy into one place. If you look at the most successful people that are very successful with client generation, social media, or just generally in life, they're good at they have one platform down. They have one thing. Michael Jordan, wasn't an amazing person because he's a well-rounded person. He was just a really good basketball player. Lawyer Britt, who does really well on social media, she only focuses on Instagram. That's her thing. Or let's say there's another person who's really good at killing it. They're only focusing on YouTube. Okay. For those reasons. Also, everybody has applying the 80-20 Pareto principle. Most of your clients will come from your top source. If that's the case, just let me go focus in on that. Make sure that I get that down really well. And then nothing else matters. So initially, I want everybody to just focus on just one, get it down, make sure it's converting, make sure you're getting leads from it, make sure you know your numbers. Once you have that and it's automated and it's doing its thing, then you can move on to the second and then potentially third one. Okay. And yes, you should have multiple traffic sources ultimately, but initially in the first 6 to 12 months, just one traffic source, make sure it's profitable, it's going well for you. Okay. Just get this down again. Make sure we're all on the same page. Again, you need to provide value. Don't expect anything in return, and just focus on one. Everybody's clear on this? And yes, the worksheet again is right here. Good. We're good. Everybody else clear on this? Setting expectations. You don't get disappointed.